Well, hello there everyone. Welcome to the continuation of this painting that we started just last Monday. So since I'm using ALKYDs, this is completely dry. Yeah, completely dry. I used palette knife here and it was very thick paint, and if it wasn't ALKYD paints, this wouldn't be dry at all at this point, so definitely enjoying the fact that I'm using the ALKYDs. I have since fixed the problem with my table, so that was kind of an interesting development last time. The colors that I'm using, again, are all Griffin ALKYD, listed in the description box down below. I'll run through the entire list of colors in a little bit, so I just want to say hello there, welcome to the stream. Again, if anyone hears any noises in the background, yes, so if you hear any noises in the background, I apologize. It's the holiday time, and it's gonna be a little chaotic, So I hope that everyone's doing well. I hope that everything is safe and happy, and you're drawing and you're painting. And speaking of drawing, remember I started a Twitch channel and I just streamed there about like an hour ago. So I stream from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on Twitch, and now we're going to keep it at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday here on YouTube for the virtual painting sessions. So let's get started here. First, addressing some of the comments, anything I've missed here. Hey Denise, glad, yeah, I got the table figured out. It's got some more support to it, so it's not going to break. Hey Riley, Black and White, hello. Julie, Monique, alright, Ingrid, let's get to it. Hey Mariah, alright, so I have medium here now. Now's the time where I'm going to run through the colors. So remember, it's all Griffin ALKYD, Winsor Newton fast dryers. So titanium white, cadmium yellow deep hue, yellow ochre, Winsor red, permanent alizarin, crimson, raw umber, ivory black, and ultramarine blue. And 10 points to who can name my medium first. Who knows exactly what medium I'm using? And if you do know, be the first one to type it out. 10 points to you. So let's get started with the painting. So what I'm going to do is really start to refine everything. Hey Black and White, no worries, I'll be there again on Saturday. So what I'm going to do is really start to add some refinement into the face, and in particular I'm going to start off somewhere very simple, not too complex. So let's say we start, I wanted to start with the forehead, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. Honestly, the biggest issue that I have with this is the I don't think that the likeness is as close as I want it to be, and a lot of it has to do with, I think, the mouth structure. So I think that the mouth structure, I'm going to have to address that first. The first thing I'm noticing, before I make any corrections still, I need to make it clear, crystal clear. This is a painting, not a photograph. So I am not trying to recreate the photograph. That's the job of a printer. What I'm trying to do is interpret visual information and create a painting. That being said, I do have a certain error tolerance. So I don't want the painting to be that far off, but I don't want it to be super close to the photograph, because then I don't know, it's just my personal aesthetic that I don't like the painting to be too close to the photograph in terms of the appearances. And yeah, the Twitch broadcast should still be available for everyone. The first thing is that the lips are too low. I want to say they're too low, and the mouth is a little bit too wide. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start to address this first. I'm adding a little bit of medium to it, adding a couch to it. Hey Alma. Oh, thank you. Saludos desde aquí in Beltsville, Maryland. So I'm adding a little bit of my medium. Let's see if somebody figured out what my medium is. Hey Jimena, hello there from Peru. Hey Jedrick, Thanks for watching from Holland. I don't know if anyone wrote it down, but I'm using Venetian medium as my medium. Okay, so first thing I'll do is paint beneath the chin. I'm gonna have to do some corrections here, some pretty major corrections, I think, because I think the mouth, as always, the mouth is almost the thing that's the most incorrect. And I don't have to oil everything out like usual. Oh, thanks for painting with me, Pedro. Oh, hey, Drew from Umber. Hello. Thanks again, Hard Job, for creating the Umber. So if anyone's on Instagram, you'll actually see I drew a John Singer Sargent charcoal study just not that long ago, and I posted the picture of it on Instagram in case you're on Instagram. And again, if these uploads are too late for you in the day, then please check out the Twitch. And if you want to watch more of me streaming and a little more, I guess, I don't know, one-to-one-ish basis, meaning easier to communicate with me, definitely check out the Twitch. The Twitch, I think there was like 11 of us there today. Oh, thanks, Julie. Okay, let's get to the correction. So I'm gonna adjust the shape of the bottom of the mouth. So I'm gonna have to fix a lot of things here. And it's gonna be one little adjustment at a time. So definitely gonna be moving the mouth up a little bit. And it's gonna look strange at first. And I accept that. And like I said before, when we started this painting, I prepared this panel from scratch. So I didn't cut the wood, but I prepared this panel by gessoing it over several days with a Liquitex Professional Acrylic Gesso. And so there's a little bit of a wood grain texture to the panel, which is something I wanted. Actually, I like that look, the wood grain look to the panel. And so I'm moving this up. I may end up having to move the chin as well. Also, I'll talk about the special sale in a little bit, but we have a super special sale going on in the Black Friday. I think Black Friday is this Friday, right? It's the Friday after Thanksgiving. So in the spirit of Black Friday, I have a super special sale going on. So definitely check out the comment that I've pinned if you want to know more about that. But I will talk about that in a little bit. It's a little bit of a pinkish color. Hey, Steven. Alright, let's get moving. And in the online classes, I introduced Alaprima techniques for the very first time. So today I filmed lesson 47 for the online classes. I can talk more about that later, but in any case, online students that were here with me, that is those of you that were in the live stream tier that saw the beginning. This is how you build shapes upon shapes in the Alaprima sense, because this is basically in the same kind of methodology as the lesson that you saw today. And everyone in the $10 online class, the $10 tier, you'll see that footage after this stream ends. Oh yes, and this image is from Unsplash. Hey Drew, question: how do you keep the colors from going muddy when painting? I switch brushes when I switch complementary colors. So if I were to go from like a greenish color to red, I would probably switch brushes to avoid that. Also, I don't really think there are muddy colors. I don't think there are quote unquote bad colors. I think that it's just that the colors have to be painted in relation to one another. So these colors work in relations to one another, but not in isolation from one another. So see how it's a little bit grayish relative to the mouth, and the keyword relative. It's all relative. Alright, let's see. How soon do you varnish a painting? How soon do you finish a painting? Do you varnish? With ALKYDs, they are touch dry in about 24 hours. In theory, you can varnish it right after that, but I wait at least 3 days. With ALKYDs, if you're using non-ALKYD oil paints, then I'd wait about, I'd say, for it to be touch dry about a week or so. If you're using the water mixable oil paints, then you'd have to wait about 6 months. For Gamvar, picture varnish. I like to use Gamvar because you can use it while the painting is touch dry. So that's how I can varnish my paintings and have peace of mind that they will last for centuries. You know, even if I varnish it not too long after completing the painting. Varnishing used to be this thing where you had to wait for a very long time until Gamvar came along and changed that. Oh, thanks for posting the photo reference, Monique. Thank you so much. Thank you. So the lips are a little too red at the moment, so I'm going to put in the raw umber. And also, I very much need to, let's see, hey Denise, do you rate water mixable? They work, they just take a lot longer to dry, but I only recommend the Cobra brand. So another thing I have to mention about the Twitch, Twitch is actually made for streaming primarily from my understanding. I still don't know that much about it, but it seems like the chat box and everything is a lot faster. So it seems like it's a little more efficient than the YouTube streaming. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a technician, so I can't really tell you for certain. But if you want a more streamlined experience in terms of communicating with me, please check out the Twitch. I have that linked in the description box. And it's another streaming platform where you can see me mostly drawing and talking and explaining at the same time. Yeah, there's a link to my Twitch in the description box if someone wants to kindly post it for me. And please help me get my first 100 followers on Twitch. I think I currently have 25. So please help me get to my first 100 followers. Yeah, thanks Harjot for posting that. And as I did title this specifically about light, trying to push the light effect, I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But for now, I really need to address a lot with the face. I mean, a lot. Hey Harjot, I used to stream on Twitch. I can help you. Yeah, definitely. If you can help me with the... I mean, I don't even know like how For instance, my first upload, which was on Monday on Twitch, I didn't even know it was streaming until like 10 seconds. So it's a little more difficult for me to handle than YouTube. Okay, so I moved the mouth up a little bit. What I think still is the light is the color's too red for the lips, so it's getting there. The mouth is definitely the thing that needs the most, and the nose. I'm gonna have to adjust the nose. Pretty much everything. Everything needs some adjustment. Hey Barbara, can you varnish with what? Oh, with ham over previously varnished spray. What? Varnish with ham? Is that a typo? I don't know. I don't know. There we go. Now I'm fixing that kind of bluish color. Oh, Gamvar. Yeah, I was like, it ought to. Yeah, you can varnish. Over a previously varnished. I don't see why not. I guess it's just extra varnish, but if your painting was already varnished, I don't know. I mean, if you want to varnish over a previously varnished painting, I'd probably advise against it. Maybe you'd have to remove the varnish with turpentine. Oh yeah, and great work, Barbara, with your painting in the virtual classroom. Excellent. The one with the bearded man, that was amazing. Hey Jeff, it's not good to add too much medium. I just started using medium and not sure how much is too much when using medium. Okay, so in general, I use the medium into the mixtures of paint as I go. In general, I would suggest that you use more medium as you continue to develop the painting, and less medium in the earlier stages. So I'm not using a ton of medium. The most medium that I'll use on this will be on Saturday when we're taking this painting to the completion. And like I said, I chose this one because of the pre-Raphaelite, quality of the light, the flowers in the hair, which we're going to have to describe better, the mood, everything. And I know I have to move this shape down. It's a little compressed, so I'm going to have to move this down to like about here. Hey Harjot, you recommend I remove the chat? Oh, yeah, I wasn't even looking at it. Alright, I'll take it out for now. And it's gone. Okay, the chat will return in a second here, but I must say, please check out the Twitch, because that likely won't happen anytime soon, at least I don't think, on Twitch. Just because I think the platform is just, again, suited, much better suited for streaming, which is what I'm doing for the most part now, is streaming, so that you can see the footage in real time. Alright, so I need to concentrate on this, so I'm going to be looking at the chat and responding just by looking at the chat. It's off here so that people that are watching this in the future won't get distracted by whatever was going on. Hey, Black and White, do you prefer the panel over canvas, or is it just what's readily available? I prefer the panel over canvas, especially for filming, because it doesn't glare quite as much, and it's just I would argue that it's a much more archival support, painting on a panel. And if you have any doubts, then I don't know, check out the Egyptian. The mummy portraits. Check out the mummy portraits. Look up the Mona Lisa, and I don't know. There's plenty of examples of in art history where panels have stood the test of time really well. So don't just take my word for it. You know, you can reference Leonardo da Vinci and ask him why he used panels. But of course, I kid, right? They're just not as expensive as linen, and they're arguably more archival. So that's what I really like about these panels. Alright, so I must put as much emphasis on the painting as I possibly can. It was suggested for me to take the chat off, so I'm going to trust my monitors, so I took the chat off for now. I will look at the chat every once in a while, but right now I'm not looking at the chat. Okay, so let's change brushes. How about this? All questions at this point, since I don't know what was going on in the chat, all questions at this point, please refer to my moderators. My moderators will be able to answer any art-related questions at the moment. When you see the chat return, I'm going to be answering questions directly. So whenever you see that little chat box return, that means that I'm reading the questions and can answer your questions. But for now, the moderators, I trust my moderators will be able to answer any questions art related that you may have. And again, for a much more peaceful, streamlined video experience with me, please check out the Twitch. And as I said, from time to time, I will look at the questions. So Monique, about having a second person reading the questions to me, I've definitely thought about that. But again, I mean, I can take any kind of harassment that might come my way, but I don't know. For someone else to be on the chat and reading it. I don't want someone to be taking the some of the heat that I take on these streams. And I should mention, not every stream, it's not the same with every stream. I don't take the chat off with every stream, but I just had to take it off with this one for now. So the mouth and the mandible had to be adjusted. A little bit more of a glaze here. And now I'm going to address the problem that I had with the eyes. Definitely was a big problem there. So again, I mentioned, actually I can do this without the chat box. So as I mentioned, all of the paintings are available. Hold on a second. Forgot my logo. Wow. Okay, let's see. Wait, what have I done? Hold on a second. Never mind. Yeah, all the paintings that I have on my Etsy, I seem to have forgot to post the picture. Oh, okay, we still have this one. So this is just an example of the paintings that I have available on my Etsy shop. It is the pinned comment in the chat. Any painting of mine that you purchase during the live stream is a special sale. If you're wondering what a special sale means, if you purchase any painting in my shop, the painting will come with a free painting study on a sheet of canvas. So that is, if you purchase any of the paintings in my Etsy shop during this stream, any of them that's on my Etsy shop and available, you will receive this painting here. And I had a question about the UFO. No, the UFO one didn't sell. It actually took damage, unfortunately, in storage. So I took it off the Etsy. It took damage on the top right corner, so I decided to just not sell it. But all the ones that are available all the ones you see available on the Etsy are now super sale. Only during the duration of this stream, in the mood of Black Friday, the sales that are going on everywhere. Speaking of sales, I'm pretty bummed I missed the linen sale on Jerry's Artorama. Pretty sad. goodness. The concavity of the eye socket is darker. It's darker than I initially thought. And I think that there's a problem with the distance here, so I may actually have to move this eye in. I don't know. I'm going to have to double check. That would be pretty hilarious if I had to move that. But in any case, like I always say, keep your shapes simple and easy, so that when the time comes to make changes, those changes are simple and easy to manage. And what I'm going to do is paint in the hair. So everyone watching this after the fact, so everyone watching this as a pre-recorded video, I'm saving you, I think, from whatever drama is going on in the chat. Again, those of you in the chat right now that may be upset with me for taking off the chat, yeah, sorry about that, but definitely check out Twitch. That's not as likely to be an issue on Twitch. But again, no hard feelings to whom I may be missing their comments. Alright, so I'm going to take a look at the chat now. Because again, I'm not trying to punish anyone, it's just that it was suggested that I remove the chat. So let me see. Or is there still a war going on? So monitors, I'll put the chat back. So monitors, let me know if there's a war going on in the chat again. And I'll take the chat out so that everyone that's watching this as a pre-recorded video doesn't have to watch me paint and then see the battlefield that's going on in the that could be going on in the chat. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the questions, answer as many as I possibly can. But yep, you can go ahead and ask me questions now if the war has ended. I don't know if the war has ended. Hey Harjot, let's see. Jeff asked, well, I have a brush cleaner. There's a spring inside that helps me. Oh, wait. What? I thought you were asking a question that Jeff asked. Oh, okay. So, Jeff, does mineral spirits lose strength after using it for a while? I don't think so. It just evaporates over time. I don't think it loses. Hey Ingrid, it's okay to chat now? Alright, good. Hey Charles, looks like the Lady of Shalott by Waterhouse. Yes. Yes, that's what I was going for. Thank you so much. That's what I was going for. I was going for that kind of pre-Raphaelite type look with the lighting, with the hair, with the flowers, and all of that. So thank you. Hey John, DeBalin Art. Scott Henderson, what's up? Scott, I hope you've been doing well. And again, the school is definitely still closed for, it's been closed for some time. So Scott, I've also started a Twitch channel, so I know that the comments are going to move a little fast here. But if you want to catch up and talk, more, please check out the Twitch. It's I stream there at 2 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. But in any case, how have you been, Scott? I hope everything is well. To everyone wondering what I'm talking about, Scott's one of my students from when I was teaching in-person classes. Hey, Robocop, 2015, well, great painting as always. Thank you for doing this. Oh, thank you. Hey, Randy. What time are you live on Twitch today? I'm in California. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I'm live on Twitch. I don't know, what time is that in California? What time is it in California right now?
It's 3:10 p.m. in Sacramento, California.
So it would be like, I'm trying to do math. I think it would be like around 11 a.m. for you over there. Hey, Sihi, can liquid be used as a second layer? You can use it in the second layer. Hey, DM. So yeah, you can use liquid the same as I'm using Venetian medium here. Hey, DM, super chat not available in my location. No worries, DM. You're good. Hey, Abella, Effie, Enfi. It's like another world exists inside of your painting. Awesome. That's definitely what I'm trying to create. The illusion of it's like another world. Thank you. Hey, Neeks. If I know that I'll be using the same brushes the next day, do I have to clean them properly? Or can I just clean them with the solvent? I usually just clean, like these brushes, I usually just clean them with the solvent. Hey Kay, in Maine, hello. Okay. So still, I have problems with the lips. I do not like the lips. The lower lip is definitely sticking too far out. Hey Haywood, oh, thanks for joining from Imgur. Hey Harjot. Oh, you got that alert too? You did? So we live close, huh? I got that, I just got an alert, I think. Yeah, I did get an alert. My alert was for, it was like a warning telling everyone to stay indoors or something for the holidays. Okay, so now I'm going to fix the nose however I can. Hey Haywood, Haywood, shout out for you. So this is a shout out to you, Haywood. Thank you so much for joining us here in the virtual painting session. Thank you for following along with us from Imgur. I really hope that you will enjoy the virtual painting sessions. Again, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday around 5:30, actually exactly at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. Oh, thanks for following me on Twitch, Scott. Yeah, Twitch is so much easier to have like conversations. Um, it's just so much easier. So anyone that wants to like talk with me more, like chat with me more, outside of this platform, definitely check out Twitch. I'm there every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So much to do in this painting. I'm glad you like the self-portrait, Haywood. Thank you. And I'm very cautious about usernames on these platforms. All right, let's do something here. I feel like this still needs a little bit of curvature, so we're gonna kind of partially glaze that. So again, as mentioned, everyone, the super sale or a special super sale for this stream. Every single painting that I have available in the Etsy shop currently is a super sale. So if you do decide to purchase a painting from my Etsy shop during this stream, and only during the stream, you will receive in the box not just the painting that you purchased, but a free bonus painting study on a sheet of canvas. So it's like a 2-for-1. Everything is available except for the UFO painting from before, as it took damage in storage. But I checked the other ones, they did not take damage, so the other ones are still available. And the UFO painting has already been de-stretched, so I won't be selling a damaged painting. Hey Siddhi Gupta, okay, let me see, what did I miss? Siddhi... I'm trying to find your question. Can liquid be used as a second layer? And yes, you can use liquid. You can use liquid in your second layer, as long as you're not putting it all over the place. So notice how I'm just kind of adding it adding the medium into the paint as I work, instead of adding it all over. And sometimes I have to lift up the painting and observe it. Because remember, the painting is at a 45-degree angle. Hey Iris, thank you. Hey Harjot, no need to worry, buddy. Just relax. Just relax. It's all good. Everything's peaceful. The birds are singing. all the animals are happy except maybe a turkey out there, but everything is all good. No worries, everyone. Hey Mariah, oh thank you. Hey Jeff, lower lip should be tucked in a bit. Let me see. Hey Seed these are all the same brand actually. Winsor Newton Griffin ALKYD. I have these listed in the description box down below. I have Amazon affiliate links for them. So let me check out the shape. Yeah. Hope that's a little better. Hey Tarun, oh thank you. Hey Seed so can you recommend apart from Winsor, because those are very costly? Are they? Depending on where you are, I guess the brands will be different, cost differently. Gamblin makes another fast dryer. I think it's called Fast Matte. Hey Marshall, I want to try ALKYDs when I have extra money. Yeah, definitely. The thing is, they're not as expensive as other oil paints are. I guess it's different depending on where you live. So if it's more expensive in your region, then there should be a competitor to Winsor Newton that has ALKYDs. Hey Mark, do you recommend oil or acrylic for a beginner with portraits? I'd almost always recommend oil paint, but that's just because I have experience with it. Hey Randomness, did you go to school for drawing? I did. I went to Studio Incaminati, attended their program for a whole year, and then trained with an artist named Paulden Hamilton for several years in Baltimore, Maryland. And again, remember, if you're enjoying this stream, please like the stream. That will help others find us. And like I said, the alla prima technique, which is how we started this painting, and it's how we started this painting, and it's in the same kind of school of thought that we're developing this painting. Is kind of like the Fast and Furious approach to painting, meaning you can get a lot done in a short amount of time, but at the same time, when things go wrong, they tend to go really wrong. So in some regards, it does take a little more patience for alla prima. And now I'm going to fix the nose. Hey Edward Soto just joined and liked the live stream. Thank you. Neeks, what is oiling out? Oiling out is when you apply a layer of oil mixed with solvent over the entire painting to get back the luminosity that the painting had when it was wet. Yeah, the nose, that's definitely going to have to be adjusted. So I usually say that, and Scott will remember this too, I would say this in person in class. Portraiture is the story of how a bunch of little things either made my day or ruined my day. So it's all down to the little things, tiny little things. Little tiny adjustments at a time. Oh wow, okay, that's the fastest I've ever seen comments show up. Hey Mark, I started my first portrait acrylic yesterday, but I often find myself overthinking and the brush marks and have little fear of making mistakes. Well, that's good. The least fear, the better. Hey Neek, so is oiling out kind of like varnishing? It is in a way, but you don't want to overdo the oil. That's the only real drawback to that. Hey DM, okay, you're responding to someone. Hey Mariah, oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the streams and you're getting some commissions done. Hey Christophe, thanks for watching from France. Hey M. Hugh, more highlight on the chin. Yep, most likely. Okay, let's do it. And I'm gonna have to put more highlight on the forehead. Thanks for pointing that out. Ooh, that's one thing I can fix. Thank goodness. Thank you for pointing out the highlight on the chin. Because now that I'm putting the highlight on the chin, I can see that this shape needs to be adjusted. Thank you so much. Thank you. And again, today, as I mentioned, all of the paintings in my Etsy shop are available as special sale. So if you do purchase one, it is possible that we can have more than one happy dance today. So if you want me to be happy dancing the night away, please feel free to purchase your very own original oil paintings made by me. So tonight has the probability of multiple happy dances. Remember, I do a happy dance whenever I do a happy dance live whenever a painting is sold. Oh, thanks, Neeks. Yeah, Harjot, yeah, definitely. We could meet up at Zoll once all this Corona stuff is dealt with. Again, please be very careful this holiday season, everyone. The Corona is real. We lost a family friend a couple of days ago to the virus, so be very careful. And no, I wasn't exposed to that case. I was not affiliated with the family of whom the loss occurred. Unfortunate tragedy. It's a friend of a friend who also was following my YouTube, which makes me even more sad. That, you know, someone that was close to my fiance's family that did pass away a couple days ago from Corona. So again, just be careful, everyone, as careful as you can be. Hey Denise, it's amazing how a little negative painting puts it all right. It is, isn't it? The outside shapes. It's crazy. How much the outside shapes impact everything. So yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Hey Harjot, one of my dad's patients had the Corona. Uh-oh, hope everything's alright. Hey Mark, any recommendations for learning to be better with values? Definitely. I would highly suggest monochromatic still life paintings. So if you paint a still life from life, so if you set up like a pumpkin or something to paint, try to paint it completely in black and white. And I say that because a pumpkin is one of the best objects to study painting with, because you don't have to worry too much about the drawing, but it has just enough form to teach you how to develop form. And I love pumpkin pie, so you know that's reason enough to paint pumpkins. Hey Amanda, Verna, oh, take care. Thanks for stopping by. So yes, the contour is huge. So much needs to happen here with the contour. Might have went too far there. Hey Mark, yep, no problem. Hey, I'm on Verma. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Hey Neeks, was the wood panel you're painting on expensive? And what are the measurements? Looks perfect, not too small, not too big. Yeah, I can actually, let's do this with changing camera angles. First of all, shout out to you, Amanda. Again, thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel and for joining us in the virtual painting session. I hope you're enjoying the virtual painting session. About the panel, not too expensive of a panel, just a regular wooden panel. As you're seeing, the back is unfinished, and it's perfectly fine to not varnish the back of it. So this is an 11 by 14 inch. Let's see if you can see. Okay, let me lower it. There it is. This is an 11 by 14 inch panel that I prepared completely on my own with Liquitex Professional Acrylic Gesso, as you're seeing the back here. And no, it's not warped. If anyone thinks that it would warp by not gessoing the back, it's perfectly fine. So if you purchase a panel from like Ampersand, which is one of my favorite panels to use, ready-made panels from Ampersand, you'll notice that the backside is not gessoed, so it should be fine. Hey Mark, last video before going to bed. Yep, no problem. Let's see. Okay, so that was the question about the panel. Hey Jeff, had to redo clouds in the current painting, so I oiled out the cloud so the new paint would stick. Is that the right way? Yeah, you can do that, as long as there's at least two layers of oil paint on there. How is the table, Randy? The table has been fixed. To my knowledge, we have the same easel here, but the table has more support. So the table that was on there before, that's all been fixed, and now this, it's much more sturdy. Hey CD, do you have any idea about wood carving? No, not wood carving. I don't have the machines necessary for that. I usually just purchase the panels already cut to size. But I have, back before Corona happened, I would see my painter friends, in particular Holland. He would cut to size, and also an artist by the name Brandon Fly. He cuts his panels. I just purchased the panels already cut. Hey Denise, night. Yep, and again, if it's too late for anyone, these streams, please check out the Twitch. Again, the Twitch is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 4 p.m. Please help me get my first 100 followers on Twitch. Last I checked, I had 25. So please help me reach 100. And maybe more. Hey Jeff, the chin setback, did it looks okay? Good, thank you. Hey Mariah, oh, you're responding to Harj. Good night, CT. What was I doing? Oh. And just correct me if by any chance I end up saying drawing instead of painting. Since I'm streaming twice, actually I'm streaming 3 times on my streaming days, I tend to confuse the word painting and drawing. So definitely correct me if I accidentally call this drawing, which it is. I mean, technically it is. For me, a painting is just a drawing with paint. Hey Sean, oh good night. Hey Thurman, I cut my panels at the DIY store and paint gesso on plus sand to a smooth finish. Yep. Hey Edward Soto, my Twitch is okay. There it is. There, thanks, Harjot. There is my Twitch. The link to my Twitch. Please check out my Twitch and follow the Twitch account if you don't mind. Trying to reach my first 100 followers. Hey Ingrid, I'm glad you like the light effect. Actually, that's what we're going to get to soon. Once I figure out more stuff that needs to be figured out over here, for lack of better terminology, we're going to get to the light effect. And again, please check out the Etsy shop. This is the first time I'm running a super special sale. So it's a super special sale. Imagine my, those of you that know anime, imagine if my Etsy shop went Super Saiyan. That's what it did today. My Etsy went Super Saiyan. So everything on my Etsy is now a super sale during this stream. Every painting. So I have a Super Saiyan Etsy at the moment. Hey Neeks, I've been painting portraits on my sketchbook, but I'm getting tired of it. Do you guys prefer to paint on wood or canvas surfaces? Usually on a wooden support. AK in Maine, will the background remain the same or will you be doing more of it? Oh yeah, definitely more of the background. More of the background, definitely. Hey Bert 2008 469. Alright, so yeah, got more to do here. Let's see. The Witch site isn't opening. The Twitch? That's not good. I checked my link. It should work. Hey Edward. Oh, I'm glad you like the glow of the hair. Yeah, we're gonna put even more of a glow. We're gonna make this glow even stronger. Hey Julie, yep, no problem, and I hope that you enjoyed the Twitch stream as well. Yep, see you on Saturday. Oh, thank you. Hey Andrew, oh, thank you. Hey Andrew. Oh, no worries. The start of this painting is available as a pre-recorded video on my YouTube. Hey Charles, Have you ever done a study of the Lady of Shalott painting? Yeah, actually, I think there's a video featuring a study of it here on my YouTube channel. I also did one for one of my in-person classes as well. And I did another a long time ago off camera. I don't know if anyone can tell how many times I've done Waterhouse, John and William Waterhouse studies. I've done quite a lot of them. Hey Maria Jo, hello there. Okay, so just as I usually do, I'm going to paint out the eyebrow and paint it back in, alla prima, to get the illusion of the eyebrow resting on top of the form. And my students, I've noticed my students are getting really good at this. So I can see on my students' artworks, or my online students, I can see when they've done the same exact thing because I can see the layer underneath of the eyebrow. And you can really see, especially in my students' artwork, how they are starting to, or how they know how to develop the effect of form by conceptualizing form. And not just thinking of it as an eyebrow, but rather a form resting on top of another form. So see how a lighter touch gives this a softer edge? That's what we want. Hey Charles, I'm glad you love Waterhouse. He's awesome. Hey Ace, I am an artist by profession, yes. But whether my work is professional quality is up to you, up to everyone to decide. I have over a decade of experience in this, in painting, so again, I'm hoping that the paintings show it. Hey Ace, oh thank you. Hey Randy, I think the photo looks better, or the painting looks better than the photo. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let's... I'm thinking I've almost put in the light effect that I wanted for the face, but I still want to be able to adjust a little more. So I didn't paint in the philtrum yet, so I knew I was missing something there. Hey Ace, where do you buy your paints from? Um, I purchased these paints from uh, Plaza Arts and Crafts Store. I go to the Plaza in Vienna, Virginia, Northern Virginia. Although I also do purchase paints online. I actually did just purchase paints online because I'm assuming, not assuming, but I'm supposing that they're probably going to close things down again soon, um, especially closer to the holidays. So I did purchase some paints online recently from Jerry's. So I'm gonna restock on my ALKYD oil paints. But usually I like to purchase in store, so that's why I say I go to Plaza Arts and Crafts in Vienna, Virginia. Hey Marco, do you sometimes use Vermilion to neutralize your reds in the skin tones? No, usually I don't even have a green color here. I mix the green from, I mix a greenish tone with the Cadmium Yellow DPU, the Ultramarine Blue for the deepest, brightest green, and then if I, put in yellow ochre with Ultramarine Blue, it's another green color. The same goes with these two colors and Ivory Black, and then the same goes with these two colors and raw Umber. So that's a lot of different variations of color I can get with just these few colors. Hey Ace, I'm from Beltsville, Maryland. Hey Mariah. Wow, that's starting to pop. I was making dinner. Oh, thanks. For some reason I thought popcorn. Hey Monique. Isn't it great when you walk away for a few minutes? Oh wow. Thank you. Whoops. Yes, I have paint on my pinky. It's okay. I will survive. I'm just too lazy to take the paint off my pinky. But I gotta be careful because ALKYD's dry pretty fast. So pretty soon I'm probably gonna have to varnish my pinky. Hey Marco, what are the best blue paint in your opinion? Ultramarine blue is a pretty good blue. Let's take it off my pinky and put it on the palette. As you can see, it's a really bright blue. I really like using ultramarine blue. Although you can also opt for cobalt blue. I should be getting phthalo blue soon. Phthalo blue is a really good bright blue to use. Hey Didi, did he say what surface he paints on? Is it stretched canvas frame? Yep, it's a gessoed wooden panel. It's a wooden panel that I gessoed. Hey Sapna. Oh, you were talking to Hard Shot. Okay, alright. So let's get to the philtrum. That's what I was working on last. Believe it or not, I stream for 6 hours. During 6 hours in total. 6 hours in total if you're counting the online lesson that I stream live and the Twitch stream. and I'm chilling. I mean, I'm good. This does get tiring, yes, but at the same time, like you kind of live in the moment with the paints. I don't know. It's like your own little world, and it's so much fun. Hey, Andrew, Bruce, what can you tell me what size brush you're using right now? Of course, this says 6 on it, but it's not a size 6 in the normal standard of sizes of brushes. This was a much better comparison. So this is a similar size. This is a 4 Simply Simmons. So 4 Simply Simmons is basically the same size as what I'm using. Hey Mariah, oh, it's like driving to Denver. Yeah, 6 hours. I'm chilling. Marshall, what is the difference between ultramarine blue and French ultramarine? Great question. And if I'm going to be practical about that response, I don't think there's much of a difference, if you ask me. Not much of a difference. French ultramarine blue, and you know what? Let's check it for you. Let's check. I have both. I'll check it right now. Marshall, I'm going to check that for you. So this is French ultramarine blue, Griffin ALKYD. Let's check the pigment number. This is pigment PB29. This is ultramarine blue. So let's check the pigment. PB29 and PB29. They are the same pigment, but of course ultramarine blue in Old Holland will take much longer to dry than the Griffin ALKYD French ultramarine, but they are theoretically the same. Remember, Old Holland and other brands like that, I do recommend them a lot. It's just that I'm using ALKYDs because of the drying time. Hey, Harja, okay, you're responding to someone. Sapna, do you think I can substitute yellow ochre light for cadmium yellow? I also have lemon yellow and yellow ochre. Sapna, I would recommend yellow ochre for portraiture. Now, if you're talking about trying to paint a glow, like the glowing light, I would also have cadmium yellow, any of the cadmium yellows, and yellow ochre on your palette. You do want to have a primary yellow. This is my primary yellow, the cadmium yellow deep. It's the cadmium yellow deep hue, but it still works. Just don't tell anyone. Hey Ace, are you painting from your childhood or are you just start? I've been painting for over a decade. I started realist oil painting when I was in high school, 2009, when I was a senior in high school. So I started when I was 17, going on 18. In between that time, I studied with many other artists. I did have a, I was doing something other than art in my early 20s. I was a math tutor. I ended up getting a math degree, but I could not stay away from painting. Painting was and is my I don't know, that's what I enjoy doing, and I enjoy talking about, and I enjoy teaching. and I enjoy streaming it. Hey, Minikai, I don't know if I can read this, the text there. I don't know what it says. Hey, Matt K. Okay, so it looks like we have a different, I think it's Portuguese we have here. Okay. So yeah, I need to keep adjusting that edge. Oh, and this is nice. This is like a lost and found edge over there. But now I see that it's constantly something with the mouth, but I think I can live with it for now. I think it's just as a whole too big. I feel like the mouth is just too big relative to the photo reference. So I'm going to shrink it a little bit. Okay, I lost my internet for a second there. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Is everyone still here? Can everyone still hear me? I lost my internet connection for a little bit. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I lost my internet. It's not my computer. It's the internet. Is everyone still good? Hey, Kathy. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure we still have internet. I got a notification that I lost internet. Okay, so it seems like we're back. We're back. So I lost internet for a split second. Freaked out for a little bit longer than that. Thank goodness I didn't lose all of the stream. Hey Ace, yeah, definitely. Help me get to 1 million subscribers. That would be great. That would be great. We'd have celebration happy dances for days. And please don't forget to check out the Twitch, please. Hey Edward Soto, for 1 second I thought it was my internet. No, it was my internet. I hope we're all here. Hey Stephen, for detailed and specific explanation, differences between ultramarine blue and French ultramarine, read the Jackson Art blog about it. Thank you for pointing that out. Very useful comment there. Thank you for pointing that out, Stephen. And in general, I recommend everyone read as many scholarly articles as they can, especially from art conservationists. That's where I tend to get most of my information from in terms of materials and techniques and terminologies. I do not claim to have all the answers. What I do claim is that everything that you're seeing me do here is something that I can teach you. In the online classes. Of course, this is a painting demonstration, but I still hope that these streams, even though it's not a lesson, I still hope that these streams are helping you out. Hey Didi, you have real skill as a painter and YouTube instructor. I look forward to checking out your work again in the future. Thanks, Didi. Oh, thanks, Ace. Definitely please help me with the subscriber count journey. Alright, let me sit back for a second. So one thing I do is look at the painting either upside down or with a mirror. So I'm going to look at it with a mirror. And what I do with the mirror is I close one eye and then I look at the reflection. I don't know if you can see me looking at the reflection. So when I'm looking at the reflection, I think the distance for the philtrum is still a little off. So I'm going to adjust it again. So I'm going to just paint this out. And I think as a whole, it needs to move up. That's my feeling, that it needs to move up. Hey Ace, oh, take care. Hey Charles, oh wow, that's so appropriate for this painting. Lady of Chile could only look at the world through a mirror. Oh wow. Yeah, that's appropriate. See what you mean. The mirror helps me to double the distance. It helps me to see the painting in a different perspective. Hey Sapna, just out of curiosity, which one of your paintings is the most detailed and which one is your favorite so far? My self-portrait, I think so. The self-portrait that I did, not to sound too too egotistical, but the self-portrait with Zorro, the one that I had available for special sale like last week. Of course, that one I took off Etsy because I only had it for sale that one stream. But in any case, that one is my favorite of mine. So I'm moving the upper lip up. We may have to do a chin up here at some point, but for now I do see that the lip has to move up. It just has to move up. Let's see. Morty Moore. Start painting TikTokers and famous YouTubers. So I would like to have commissions from you know, like senators and politicians, and not to get into, don't talk about that right now, but I would like to get commissions from like judges and you know, the upper echelon or whatever, like Sargent did. during his day, but I would like to paint them from life, or at least take the pictures from life. Hey Charles, one of these, or open of these, I think you meant to say one of these days, can you do a portrait or full painting with beautiful billowing fabrics like Waterhouse? Oh yeah. I do want to get to that, to bigger format paintings. At the moment, I still need to do more planning on how to film that and stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking of that, yeah. So if you find yourself having to move features around a lot, that's perfectly normal, perfectly fine. And if you find yourself not having the patience to move the features around, that's perfectly normal, perfectly fine. It takes a while to get the patience to do this. But yeah, the mouth had to move up once more. Hey Ingrid, will I be moving to a larger studio? That's a delicate question. Let's just say if I manage to sell more paintings, and manage to grow my following, then yes. But if things remain the way they are, then no, probably not for a while. Um, you know, the best thing that I can possibly do for in terms of educational content is to create more streams that are available and balance the streams with the online lessons. So remember the online lessons that I have on Patreon, they are truly meant to be lessons. These are virtual painting sessions. So I don't explain in as much detail here as I do in the online classes. Hey Mary Jo, I do paint, so for instance, we're painting an image of one of my friends from back before the pandemic ended, Mo. We're also painting a male model from Rembrandt Master Study in the online classes. Hey Edward Soto, what's your biggest recommendation for making money with your art? My biggest recommendation with that is to have something. Hey, here's my recommendation in general with art, because it does kind of it kind of goes with that question. So my opinion about creativity in art is that if you're doing what everyone else is doing, then you're doing it wrong. That's what I think creativity is. So creativity, if you're doing what everyone else is doing, then you're doing it wrong. I don't know how many people are streaming 6 hours on one day, 3 days a week, and then doing other streams on top of that. But that's what I love to do. Now, what I want to say is that we're all individuals, so doing something different doesn't necessarily have to mean that you have all of these equations written out. You know, you're taking the derivative of the logarithm of x and you're taking the integral and finding that you can't find an integral or something like that. It's not that complicated. Be yourself, get yourself a canvas, some paints, and paint. And I promise you that your inner art will emerge because you're an individual. Everyone is different. That's what makes art so beautiful, is that there's so much variation. within what we do. So my best advice would be to be yourself, and that's how you will inevitably create original artworks that everyone will be able to identify as your own original artworks. Oh wow, hey Charles Ward. Thank you for the shout out. Oh wait, the super chat. Charles Ward. Okay, I'm gonna have to change camera angles once again. Thank you for the support for the window fund. So thank you so much, Charles Ward, for your support here on the YouTube channel. It helps out so much, so much. So again, thank you so much for helping us here in the YouTube channel. Hey Harjot, yep, I did study math. And you know, you don't have to reinvent the wheel to find your own inner voice, your own inner calling in art. You don't have to. Just be yourself, paint, draw, and I promise you, you can study the same as, and like you can have 1,000 artists study in the same approach, and you will be able to tell the difference between each individual's artwork. That's what makes art so beautiful. And again, thank you so much, Charles Ward, for your donation on the YouTube channel. Hey, Harjot. Harjot, definitely check out Patrick JMT. I hope his YouTube channel is still here. He definitely helped me a lot with calculus when I was learning calculus a long time ago. Yeah, definitely follow your natural instincts. And Harjot, my best advice with that is if you can derive a formula, you understand it. And if you can understand the formula, then you can apply the logic and reasoning it takes to answer the questions that you have to answer in your, in math. So if you're struggling with one subject, I would suggest trying to derive the formulas on your own. And then you can really get an understanding of the concepts. Hey Sun Lee, don't do art for a living, it's too risky. Yeah, the other day I was driving on the highway and saw a car flipped over on my way to visit family, and pretty sure someone passed away. So I mean, there's a lot of risk in everything in life. So fear of failure, if that's your reason for not doing art, then the fear itself is the failure, not the art. Hey Maria Joe, yeah, it is my profession. This is what I do for a living. I don't do it, I don't live a lavish life, but this is what I do. Hey Supna, another curious question. Is there really any other artist, YouTuber who you really admire? To be honest, I think Cesar Santos would be my answer. Just because he's like, he's so wild in his YouTube stuff, his YouTube antics. He's really wild. Yeah, definitely do what makes you happy. And believe me, I struggled with that. That's the reason why I ended up getting the math degree, because I was afraid. I left Studio Incominati. I mean, there were some other reasons why I had to leave financially, but I left because I was afraid, and I didn't think that I could make it. My family didn't think I could make it either. And to some regards, they're right, but I, you know, I feel deep down in my soul that this is what matters to me, and this is what I want to do, and I want to pass this on to people. It's from within you. Your own character will inevitably show in your work. Is painting red hair the hardest? No, I think the most difficult, in my opinion, is I want to say the most difficult hair color is purple. I've painted a model with purple hair before. Okay, so let's get to the painting. So I think that, again, I still have a lot to adjust with the face, but it's getting there. It's getting somewhere. And the brightest red, the brightest pink, uh-oh. I think I might have just, did I lose internet? Are we still here? Okay, I think we're still here. The brightest red portion is here, and everything else around it needs to get adjusted ever so slightly. And I still need to lift the mouth. So this takes a lot of patience. Hey Jeff, would this painting be easier to paint in real life versus from a picture? Oh yeah, definitely. My background, my training is in painting from life, from nature, not from pictures. I had to train myself how to work from pictures. So the school I went to at Studio Incominati, everything was from life. So to me, it's easier to paint from a live model. And notice that I don't really copy. It's not like I have the photo reference like right there. This right here is an illusion, so that doesn't actually exist in real life. So for instance, I can take out the reference anytime that I want. I actually have the photo reference to the corner pretty far away. Hey Charles Ward, the corner of the mouth is a little too downwards. Let me see. Yeah, could be. Yeah, thank you. I see that. Thanks, Charles. Remember, portraiture is the story of how a bunch of little things either made my day or ruined my day. Let me check this at a 90. Okay. Hey Hardjock, question from DD3652. If you got in contact with other YouTubers like the Art Sherpa, that could introduce you to many others through a collaboration. If somebody wants to connect me with another artist, that could definitely help. I myself, this is like beyond full time for me, so the hours that I have to do anything else in life other than what I'm doing is not very much. So if somebody wants to help me out with that. As far as collaborating, I have no idea what the collaboration would be. Maybe we would talk about our experience on YouTube or something, like, I don't know. Hey Charles, not that it has to be exactly the same, she just looks a little annoyed. Maybe. Hey Randy, can we see a picture that you have a live, what? Have a live portrait? The self-portrait that I did, the one with Zorro, that one was done from life. I used a mirror. Of course, Zorro, my beloved Zorro, I used a picture so that I wouldn't expose him to the solvents in the air and stuff. So yeah, I don't have any pets in the room where I paint. Hey Dee Dee, yeah, Zoro is named from One Piece. I have Luffy as well, and Nami. My ball pythons. Okay, so I've spent about an eternity and a minute on the mouth, so it's time to depart from the face and get into the light, and to push the light effect on this painting. So let me first make some corrections. This is too high. I'm gonna have to lower that, and I think it's just that. This is way too elevated. Also, please don't forget that every painting in my Etsy shop is available as a special sale. So this is just an example. So if you do purchase any of the paintings in my Etsy shop, again, they're all at this price. They all stay at the same price for now. You will receive, and I'm sure you already know what I'm going to say, a free painting study on a sheet of canvas. But only if you purchase any of the paintings during this stream. Hey Monique, oh, I'm glad the mouth looks better. Hey Dee Angela Anderson's YouTube acrylic painting often takes 2 or more hours, and she gave up teaching school to do YouTube full time. Cool. I didn't know. Thank you for pointing this out. Thanks, TT. Let's see. Hey Kathy, I think her younger sister just got married. She was in the wedding and is reevaluating life. Oh, there we go. Younger sister just got married. She's in the wedding and is reevaluating her life. That makes sense. I see that. I see that. Okay, alright, so now let's go ahead and adjust the light, and let's hope that the new table setup, again, it looks the same to you, but it has a new, some new supports, so let's hope that it doesn't fall, and if it does, oh well, it'll be more fun. Palette knife ready, set, go. Ooh, this is fun. Layering palette knife over palette knife. Now that is fun. Let's see, Maria Jo, what about your glass board? Is it very expensive, or what do you use? Yeah, no problem. Full disclosure, this is this glass is from a old, I think it was like from a flea market, like an old painting, old print of a painting, and I just took the glass from it and put a foam board behind it. So no, this wasn't made for this purpose. Almost nothing that I'm using was made for this purpose. I've had to just figure it out how to use it, how to set it up, how to rig it on my own. Yep, no problem, Maria Jo. Hey Jeff, ever get stuck on a bad composition in the middle of painting? If I don't like the composition in a painting, Sometimes I'll just cut the painting. I'll just resize it if I don't like the composition. Hey Joe FTS, oh thank you. Lots of paint. A lot of paint is being used in this painting. You kind of have to use a lot of paint if you want to get a strong effect of light. Hey Crazy Art, oh thank you. Hey Crazy Art, I'm a beginner like painting. I started on YouTube this week. Awesome. Maria Joe Pink, I'm learning a lot of English with all of you because sometimes I got to Google to find the meaning of those words. Awesome. I'm glad this is a good learning experience for everyone in different ways. Hey Monique, I ordered a lot of art supplies via Amazon. Awesome. Now we have a very thickly painted background. Hey Sunli, thank you. Alright, so let me explain a little bit what I'm doing here. So I'm selectively adding sections of different value and color in the background with the palette knife. Keeping the painting rather, the surface of the painting rather thick, which is pretty fun. But what I want is to really push the light even further than I had before. Alright, so when someone asked me what did I use to mix this color, remember, it is just a little bit of the Cadmium Yellow Deep Hue and a lot of the Titanium White. Hoo-yah! What do you think? Bright light or not? And now, of course, I need to get kind of a bright bluish color for the light over there, but not quite yet. I think what I'm going to do is add a little more light over here. Now this painting will glow. And that's really what I wanted with this painting, is to explore that glowing effect even further than before. Alright, so now there's a little bit of a bluish tint to the background over here, so I'm going to paint that in. But actually, I think that this blue might work a little better over here. A little more ultramarine blue here. I guess I should call it for its name, French ultramarine blue. Alright, so the chat has gone kind of quiet. What's going on, everyone? AK in Maine. I have the hardest time using a palette knife. It is a little difficult to maneuver, but one of the biggest pros about palette knife is that it's so easy to clean. So you can get really rich colors with palette knife. You don't always want that. So for instance, I wasn't going like that strong with color in the skin tones. This was more subtle. So when it's more subtle, then I wouldn't be using the palette knife. And it's all about color relationships. So, how does this color work in relation to the surrounding colors? That's what matters, not so much trying to perfectly color match all the time. It's about color variations. Hey Ingrid, I'm glad my classes are the best value. So again, remember everyone, the online classes they begin at just $10 a month. $10 a month gets you access to the 3 lessons each week. Grand total currently is 47. 47 pre-recorded videos. The number will keep rising because we film and upload 3 lessons each week. Also, there is a virtual classroom where I give everyone advice on their projects. You also have access to the behind the scenes. I upload a behind the scenes every Saturday. And you can send your images to me each week to be in the virtual classroom. And there's also now the addition of the 2 new Zoom tutoring tier. There is a one-on-one tutoring option now. That addition does not change anything in the way the online classes have been running before. I'm a little cautious, a little tenacious to mention it right now because a lot of my online students did get confused when I introduced the Zoom one-on-one lessons. And no, that does not change anything with the way the online classes have been running. I'm very proud of my students' artwork, and I believe that speaks for itself. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Is it Thanksgiving? No, it's not Thanksgiving yet. Well, it may be somewhere. Different time zones. Could be, could be. Hey Sabrina. Hey Ingrid, have I started the group Zoom? Yep, it started. I started creating the Zoom links. The first Zoom group tutoring will begin 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, next Tuesday. And I'm going to alter this. I'm going to make it kind of like a lighter value down here. And it's so nice to be able to do this and to know that the paint will be dry in 24 hours. It's so amazing what can be done with ALKYD. Hey Maria Jo, I like your celebration. Here we don't have that festivity. Thank you to all. Awesome. Alright, so now I'm going to continue to push the light. So I'm going to put in a brighter blue over here. And again, I keep kicking myself for not having phthalo blue. It's going to come in the mail soon. Definitely phthalo blue would be important for this. Let's see, would those Zoom sessions be recorded if I'm not available at that time? I don't know if that's a feature on Zoom, but I gotta double check that. Hey Deanna Brown, oh thank you. You can record on Zoom? Alright, I'm going to see if I can do that. I'm wondering if it will record to my hard drive though. If it records to my hard drive, then I can't do it because it will destroy my hard drive. Since I have my computer currently set up for streaming. Yep, Ingrid would definitely love to have you in the group Zoom. No worries, Harjot. You enjoy that pizza. Okay, alright, so now I'm hoping that the effective light is stronger now that I've put in more variation in the background. Hey Harjot, question, how is Kai able to paint with colors without using lines while you use lines and then color? It's a mix really. I mean, you can work without lines if you want and then build that way. Or you can start with lines and then add the color. It's all relative, Harjot. It's all what you choose to do. Mind you, it's easier to draw if you use lines to help you. That's why I create drawing templates for my online students. But after a while, like someone like Kai who has a lot of experience, he will, I'm guessing, now I hate to speak for someone else, but I'm guessing that he adds lines or linear considerations later. Hey Maria, Joe, Pink, yep, take care, and remember everyone, if this is too late for you, please check out the Twitch. The Twitch streams are the same days that I stream here, just earlier in the day, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey Kate, oh thank you. Oh, let's see. Let's see if I've missed anything. I don't think I've missed anything. Alright, so now there's a lot more to do in terms of capturing the light, so I'm actually going to do some inventing. I feel like the photograph has flattened this. I feel like there would be a much lighter plane here, and I don't think the photograph captured it, so I'm going to paint it. Hey, Dania Brown, where can I take your classes? So if one of my moderators doesn't mind to post the link to my Patreon, please check out the online class tier or the live stream tier on my Patreon. So $10 a month gets you access to all of the pre-recorded lessons and virtual classroom. $20 a month gets you access to the live filming of each lesson. After the lesson is filmed live, then the footage becomes available as a pre-recorded lesson for everyone in the online classes. Also, again, you can send me images each week for the virtual classroom. Virtual classroom video is always released Tuesday evenings. There's the link. So if anyone's interested in the online classes. Hey Kathy. Oh, awesome, pecan pie. So again, here is the a screenshot of what you'll see when you click on the link. So there it says online class / mentor tier. $10 a month gets you access to all of the pre-recorded videos, virtual classroom, behind the scenes. And of course there is now, hold on a second, did I lose it? I think I lost my, oh no I didn't. There it is. So there is the screenshot. Group one-on-one Zoom tutoring tier. So if you want to paint with me one-on-one, so we both paint the same painting, of course we'd have to choose the painting together, but that is the group Zoom tutoring tier. No, sorry, that is the one-on-one tutoring tier. The group tutoring tier is, of course, with the group. There you're seeing the price for the group Zoom tutoring tier, and then to the far left you're seeing the live stream tier, which is $20 a month. It allows you to see the online lessons filmed live. So hopefully that explains that. Remember, please remember, this needs to be very, very obvious to everyone. This remains the same. Everything you get for $10 a month with the online classes remains the same. If you choose, if you'd like to join the Zoom tutoring, that is an extra. This changes nothing with the way the online classes have been running. And again, I have to say this every time because for some reason a lot of my students were confused by that. So again, I need to clarify that. It must be clarified. But for $10 a month, you definitely get a lot. For $20 a month, you get a lot. For $40 and $80 a month, you get a whole lot. That's all I'm going to say. Hey Charles, gorgeous background. It transformed from a sunset on a fall day to late afternoon on a spring day. I've changed the time of day, I guess, but yeah, I'm trying to just get the glow. I want the glowing effect. And we're going to have to glaze the flowers and stuff in next time. And now we have the light. The light's starting to glow. Okay, I'm glad that you're enjoying the background. Hey Ingrid, how do I use my iPad for live Zoom? I believe you can download the app and use it that way. I'm not an expert with Zoom. I've just started using it. From my understanding, all you have to do is download the app to use it on your smart device. Someone here more knowledgeable with Zoom, please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, how will I see the painting? That I will explain in a behind the scenes. So I'm going to show a bunch of different ways to set up the smart device or the camera, so that I can see the painting that you're doing and give you advice while you're painting. Hey Kathy, I also made individual mixed berry cobblers. Oh, now I'm getting hungry. Okay, so hopefully the addition of that enhances the light effect a little bit. I'm going to use the brush, however, to soften some of these edges. Individual strands of hair and things like that aren't that important yet, and we can probably put them in next time when we finish this painting. This painting will be available for purchase on Saturday. It's going to be another one of those you could own this painting Saturdays. And the idea is if I paint this well enough, somebody out there in the world will want to purchase it. So let's see. Speaking of purchasing, again, remember all of the paintings on my Etsy are currently available for super special sale. So yes, my Etsy went super special sale. So again, for example, This is one of them. So super special sale, as I've written in the comments. If you do purchase a painting, you will also get a free painting study on a sheet of canvas. Ingrid, how do I look at me and also show my painting? So I would suggest getting a tripod for your camera, and don't worry, I'll find one and link it for you. Or you can also find one at your local Best Buy or electronics store. To put your smartphone in. Hey Page One Comics, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yep, I'm definitely gonna reach for some pumpkin pie after the stream ends. No thanks, Mariah. And after this, we're going to put in some of the texture of the hair, and then that should be about good for today. Hey Kathy, yep, that's a great idea for the Zoom tutoring lessons. Alright, let's add some medium to the hair now. So I'm adding on a layer of medium, and I'm going to glaze onto it. And the medium is just going to help the paint application, help with the paint application. Lucy SC says, you are all making me hungry. Yep, the pumpkin pie is calling for me. Not that I have much left of it, but there's some pumpkin pie. Good night. Oh, good night, Ingrid. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Hey, Hardjet. Oh yeah, so art talk. Yep. So I've been glazing the hair. Well, I'm gonna start glazing the hair. I put in the medium so that I could glaze. So now let's go ahead and mix that. Ooh, I ran out of space. I'm gonna mix like a violety color. So I need some space to mix. Hey Hardjack, can we add music into the stream? I don't know, but I can't imagine that many people will agree on the same type of music. So I don't know. That actually goes to the very beginning, like the early days. I'm going to talk to you directly. Now this is art related, kind of. So back in the early days, I used to put music in my tutorial videos, and let me tell you something. No one likes that. I don't think anyone likes to be kind of forced to listen to music when they're trying to listen to some kind of instruction. I don't know. That's what I got out of the comments. It seems like everyone prefers it to be more silent, kind of like a classroom environment. Hey Charles, I think I prefer no music. That way I can play my own. This is true. Hey Kathy, I'm glad you think the silence is relaxing. Now to try to steer this back towards art. What I'm trying to do is now put in a purplish color for the daylight reflecting in the hair. Purplish in the sense that it's going to contrast with the orange. So you must look at color in relations when you're trying to get certain light effects. So it's going to be darker here. So there's clearly a plane change there. So I'm going to have to make it lighter up here so that this shows up. But not too purplish. It's going to have to be a very delicate balance between those. Hey Charles Ward, have to go. Looking great. Thank you. You'll have no problem selling it. Hopefully. We'll see. Last week at this point, in the painting we had some kind of arguments over who was going to buy it. This time I don't think anyone seems that interested, but we'll see. We shall see. Wish me luck, everyone. Hey Kay, the 80s were the... Okay, so we're talking about music. I see, I see. Hey Jeff, yep, no music like it has stood the test of time. Yep, definitely. You know, the funny thing is, my first voiceover, my very first voiceover in my YouTube channel, I think the very first painting with the word tutorial in it, painting video, I remember voicing it over because I couldn't find music. I couldn't find music to put in the time lapse or whatever. And then I guess everyone liked it, and then I decided to keep voicing over my videos. It's kind of like how this happened. The very first, not the very first, but me wanting to stream, that was kind of inspired from kind of like the evolution of the YouTube videos, because there's only so much information that I can say in a YouTube channel regarding painting, where, you know, whereas with this, it continues to grow. We have some drama here and there in the comments, but for the most part, this is a great evolution of the YouTube videos, in my opinion, streaming. Hey Monique, oh, I'm glad you liked my voice. It's kind of interesting, my voice is different from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. Always gotta have a water. Someone asked earlier why the light on the shoulder. The light on the shoulder is to show the ambient light that's coming from this direction. It will hopefully bring out more of the glow, and I think it can get a little bit, yeah, over here. It needs more light. You'll see what I mean. And I believe it would have been noticeable from life. I think that photograph flattened this out. Hey Kate, 90s music also great. Yeah, 90s is, yeah. I'm a 90s child, so I must say 90s hip hop is my favorite when we're talking about music. So remember, I'm preparing this painting to hopefully sell it on Wednesday or Saturday's stream. So if anyone sees anything that you think should be adjusted before we let this painting dry for Saturday, please let me know. Right now I'm just putting more planes for the hair. And yeah, I'm going to put in the flower pattern over here. Maybe I should put that in today. Because this is probably already tacky, that paint. Oh, I'm glad the hair looks shiny smooth now. Oh, thanks, Harja. So let's see, I mean, if there's anything that I can adjust that will increase our chances of this painting selling on Saturday. And get your art collector buddies ready for Saturday. What happened? Hey Kathy. Yep. No problem. Anyone that's interested in this painting, definitely. First come, first serve. You know what the price is going to be, everyone. I've been keeping the prices really consistent. I think this is going to start like a whole series of sunlight paintings. I really am starting to enjoy the light, painting the light with palette knife. Ooh, it's so much fun. So much fun. Also, don't forget everyone, if the original paintings are too expensive, if you think they're too expensive, definitely check out the prints. We have prints available. I don't think this picture does the print justice. The print looks exactly like the painting. So if you are interested in prints, the prints are available in my shop, the Etsy shop, at $45 each. They are the size of the original painting. The one that's available is this one, the Gypsy. So $45 gets you the art print. And again, we have stickers available for $4.25 each. And it gets you little miniature portrait paintings. So for instance, let's take this out. So I still have a couple available, not available, I mean a couple here, for example. So again, they're like little miniature portraits that you can buy, and they even have frames. So that's pretty cool. My fiance actually designed them for me, the stickers. So definitely check out the stickers as well. They are available in the Etsy shop. So again, we have some stickers here that are pretty much, again, they are pretty much miniature paintings. So they're pretty cool. It even looks like a stamp. And yes, they do stick on glass. They stick on pretty much anything. So again, the Gamsol, no problem. It sticks onto the Gamsol. And even on the back side we have this portrait here, which I'm actually going to ship to the new owner of this painting here in a couple days actually. So again, you can have your own miniature painting stickers for $4.25 and the print for $45. Hey Mysora, the ambient shows from the sunny side as well. I hope so. Marisara, I have homework and I was gonna do it, but I saw this on my curiosity made the click. Looks awesome. Good sir. And it also has a nice dramatic flair. Oh, awesome. Mysara. I'm gonna change camera angles and give you a shout out. Mysara, thank you so much for joining the virtual painting session. Again, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm glad that you found us here. Hopefully you found us through a recommended video or some kind of search engine. So thank you so much for joining, and I hope that you will enjoy the virtual painting sessions. And remember, if this is too late for anyone, I have a Twitch stream as well on the same days, 2 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. Alright, so now we're going to paint the individual strands of hair in the light. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Hey Monique, I would be interested in other portrait prints since I have the original painting, of course. So yeah, we're going to have the other prints available soon. So now I can paint the individual strands of hair. Hey Kim Caster, welcome. So individual strands of hair. And we'll put even more of them next time. So I think next time to finish this painting off, it will be a very detailed study of, not study, but a very detailed version of the flower pattern that you're seeing there. I'm not going to paint it exactly how it is there, but I'm going to put in definitely some kind of flower pattern here. And next time I'm also going to put in the details on these flowers here, or I might just leave them like that. And then definitely more of the detail in the hair. So next time it's going to be just the details here, and then hopefully we'll see if this sells. Hey Harjot, how's Paulden doing? I have no clue. I tried to contact him a while ago, but I guess like me, he's got a lot of messages backed up. I hope he's alright. I mean, I hope everyone's alright. Hey Jeff, do you use medium on individual strands of hair? Yeah, actually I did. I used a little bit of medium, as you're seeing here, to thin the paint, to put in the individual strands of hair. You're correct. So I think that should be about good. And there's so many more individual strands of hair that I can put in there, but I think that should be about good. And we do have a pretty decent effective light now, so hopefully the light is emanating much better. So I'm going to do what I usually do in the end of a stream. What I'm going to do is clean off the brushes, clean off the palette. Consider this our dedicated questions and answers time. So if you had any questions you wanted to ask me, or maybe I may have missed any of your questions that you asked before, please type your questions in now, and I'll be reading the questions as I'm cleaning off the brushes and answering as many as I can. Even this setup isn't shaking as much as it used to. It used to shake a lot when I was cleaning the brushes. I guess that was an indicator that the setting was going to fall at some point. So again, last call for the special sale. Any paintings in my Etsy shop that you would like to own and have a free painting study, this is the last call. So again, remember, if you do purchase a painting during any of these, during this live stream, any of them on my Etsy, you will get a free painting study on a sheet of canvas. What I can also do, if anyone does decide to purchase a painting in the few minutes that we have left, is throw in one of these two. So if, for instance, you like this one, I'll put this one in the box for you. If you like this one, I'll put this one in the box for you. Otherwise, these two are actually going to be put in a box actually really soon. So first come, first serve. As I clean off the brushes and answer any questions. Hey Jeff, thanks for teaching us tonight. Oh, thanks for watching. And again, for more instructional content, please check out the online classes for $10 a month, starting at $10 a month. And Monique, I'm really glad you like the Madam X. Oh, you like the Caravaggio one? Awesome. So again, the offer is currently still available. If you do purchase one of my paintings in the Etsy shop, in the comments I'll let you choose. Do you want Caravaggio or do you want Madam X? I'll put one of these two in the box, whichever you decide. So all you have to do is purchase one of the paintings in the Etsy shop and tell me, do you want Caravaggio in the box or do you want Sargent's Madam X in the box? I don't know. Let me know. You've got about 5 minutes, I think, till the stream ends. Oh, thanks, Monique. Can we get both? Both of the prints? I'm not prints, obviously. They're, promise you, they are original paintings, and these were created in one of the YouTube videos. I don't think I can put both, so someone does have to pick. So if someone does purchase one of the paintings in my Etsy shop, you can choose between the Sargent or the Caravaggio. But I don't think I can put both, because that will be, yeah, maybe that can be like special in the future, but currently, no, I'd be at a huge loss if I did that. Hey Supna, nope, we'll be finishing this painting and hopefully selling it on Saturday. Oh wow, the paint was actually starting to dry on the palette. That's a good sign. Great sign. That means this is definitely going to be dry very soon, and that is one of the reasons I really enjoy using ALKYD. Hey, my Sarah, is oil painting your preferred medium? Yep, I have been using oil paints for years. So yeah, oil painting is my preferred. Although, I mean, I really enjoy charcoal drawing. When it comes to drawing, I really like charcoal drawing. When it comes to painting, I really like oil painting. So, any last questions, everyone? Any last questions? Hey Jeff, is that dried paint any good? The dried paint under this? Yeah, I can dig into it if I'm ever in a pinch. The paint tends to dry in the outer layers. So yeah, if I want, I can dig into the paint that's inside. If you mean the paint in here. Okay, looks like we have something sold. Is it a sticker? Is it a print? I don't know. Did that rhyme? I think it did. Near the end of a stream, I tend to rhyme. Let's see. Oh, wow. Someone has purchased Cat's Rule. Awesome. I'm going to actually have to go to another room and get that painting to do the celebration dance. So, I will not release the name of the buyer unless the buyer would like me to release the name. So, the person that has purchased that painting, please let me know. Would you like... You have a choice now. Would you like the Sargent to come in the box with it, or would you like the Caravaggio? Let's see. So the person that has purchased the painting, Sargent or Caravaggio, which one would you like? The Sargent or the Caravaggio? Either way, I have to sign it my name, the artist, Caravaggio, and then 2020. Alrighty, Kathy. You would like the Sergeant. Alright, this is again 8 by 10 in size. This is 8 by 10. So I'm going to sign it down here with my name, and then after Sergeant, and then the year. And then once I sign it, I'll send you a picture of this one. So everyone say congratulations to Kathy. And if you don't mind, I'm actually going to have to go to another room here and get the, which one is it? The Cat's Rule painting, so we can do the celebration happy dance. So I will be back in a little bit, hopefully less than a minute. And guess who's back? Back again. Back with the cringe. Tell a friend. Alright, I'm back. So, I was actually talking with my fiance just now, and she has given me the okay to also put one of the stickers for you, Kathy, in the box. So not only will you get this painting in the box, this original painting, you will also get the Sergeant. That's right. You will also get the Sergeant, this one. And we're also going to throw in a set of stickers for you. So you'll have all of that in the box, Kathy. So now it is time for the celebration happy dance. Everyone get ready for some serious cringe. Luckily there's only 50 something of us here. So let's do our celebration happy dance. Happy dance. I sold a painting. I sold a painting. What? I sold a painting. I sold a painting. Yes, it's very cringeworthy. Very, very cringeworthy. But after a long day's painting, you managed to sell a painting. That is like, oh my god, it's like the best thing ever. So I sold a painting. I sold a painting. I sold a painting. Stuff with nightmares, isn't it? To see me doing my little cringe happy dance. So everyone say congratulations to Kathy and congratulations to me. I asked her, actually, I just asked her if she would do the happy dance here with me, but maybe at a different time. But she did give me the okay to put the stickers in the box. Nice up now, thank you. So again, I'm not gonna put this painting on here just because I know that there's paint on here. So I don't want to get any paint onto this because it's already varnished. So this painting will actually ship a little bit faster because it's already varnished and ready to go. So thank you so much, Kathy, for purchasing this painting, and you will have the Sergeant Master Study in the box and a free set of stickers. Yeah, I'm glad that everyone enjoyed, at least I hope you enjoyed the cringe-worthy happy dance. Yep, I sold a painting. So that should be about it for today. So Kathy, I'll be sending you a high resolution image of that painting and the Sargent painting with the added signature to it. So again, thank you so much, Kathy. Alright, so any last questions, everyone? And remember, we'll be completing this painting on Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll also be back on Twitch 2 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. Thanks, Kathy. So I'm just going to hang out, see if there are any last questions. Sapna had a question. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's see. That's a beautiful painting of the cat. Oh, thank you, Sapna. I think there was another question up here. I'm trying to scroll through and find it. You'd love to hear my thoughts on it. On what? I'm trying to... Wait, so you can sell paintings of free stock pictures. You can sell paintings of, yes, of copyright free images. Yes, you can. You know, there's even art prints. If you look on Etsy, there's even art prints of those pictures with like different filters and things like that. So if you can sell pictures of it with just a different filter on it, then definitely an original painting using the stock image you can definitely sell. So yep, you can definitely sell with no problems. No problems at all. So, that being said, that should be about it for today's virtual painting session. Again, thank you so much everyone for watching this virtual painting session. Thank you so much, Kathy, for purchasing the painting titled Cat's Rule. And thank you so much for the super chat. I'm trying to find the super chat, so it's all the way up in the comments. I'm trying to give the last shout outs. Whoa, my comments froze. Okay, never mind. On second thought. Again, thank you so much for the super chat, for the viewer that sent me the super chat. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Remember to check out the online classes starting at $10 a month. And remember, I am now streaming on Twitch. So many fun and exciting things. And yes, we will be completing this painting on Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, of course, for everyone that is celebrating Thanksgiving. So I'm just typing out Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So Happy Thanksgiving for everyone that's celebrating Thanksgiving. Oh, thank you so much for pointing out the name. Let's see. I don't want to leave without giving a shout out for the super chat. So Charles Ward, whether you are still watching the stream or you are not watching the stream, either way, this is my shout out to you, Charles Ward. Again, thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you so much for your contribution to my window fund. Hopefully one of these days I'll have a window in some corner of a studio at some point, someday in the future. We'll get there, no worries. So thank you so much for your support and your contribution for that. Yep, take care everyone. Have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. I wish you all the absolute very best in all of your artwork, and I'll see you on the next one.